I'm just going to do back in this van. So back in the lorry, thank goodness. I've got to do a little recap thing in a sec, because I'm not even sure where I've got to myself. Feels like it's been about 3 weeks since I was in here, but so yes, we're going to do another one today. It feels like it was 3 weeks because it was. I've got this new gimbal thing as well, which I don't know, I can't work it. It says it's supposed to be automatic, but it doesn't seem very automatic to me. So I'm just going to have a day on here. It's Sunday, it's going to be a nice day. It was Saturday's shit day yesterday, rain all day. Didn't really do anything in here, done some other stuff, but didn't do anything in here. So today, off tomorrow as well, so maybe it's get 2 days in here. I'd like to. Whether I get the motivation or whatever to do that, I'm not sure. But so I'm going to spin the camera around and come in and like do a recap of where we are and what we're going to finish off with the van now. So that'll be that's coming up now. So then there is an issue. So I said I was doing like a standalone kind of diesel eater video showing you how to fit the diesel eater in a lorry van, whatever. But I had a catastrophe with a phone, my last phone, so the screen just died and I lost it, couldn't do anything. It was on, the phone was still on, but I couldn't do anything because the screen was just black. Well, on that phone there was the like 90% of the video for the diesel eater, so I won't be doing that because it's gone. Well, it's not gone, it's still there, but I managed to get everything else that I needed onto a new phone, apart from the old videos. They were in the marketing, like editing suite, YouTube editing suite, but I've got this suite to come on. I've got the app to come over, but it hasn't brought any of the videos that were on it with it for some reason. So the only way I can get that back is to like have the screen repaired and then do a transfer, but I'm not going to do any of that, so there isn't one. So what I'll do in this video, I'll just mention a few bits about fitting diesel eaters, and that'll have to do. So that's it. I'm going to do a little recap now and a little tour of where we are so far and what the bits we've still got to finish off, and then we'll see what we get up to in this video. It's nice to be back in here. Try and get it finished to use it. So I've never done this. So there's your door. So then as you enter the van, this is a little bit high. That door, might have mentioned that in a previous video. So then you come in. Done so far. That I've not shown you actually. Done that like on the last day I was in here. It's just a 700 watt microwave, so it'll run off nearly all inverters. And just built that cupboard up there. Just got to sand those. You can see where it's got a filler on. Just sand that off, and then that'll look. I'm not painting it or staining it or anything. I'll just sand that off. I've got an idea here, along there, to put like a shelf or something. Not sure if I'm going to or not. So obviously you've seen us build these cupboards, or you've seen them when they're up. They've just got to have handles on. They look very plain, so I might try and put a bit of detail around them or do something with them. Obviously there's the seat, bed, whatever it is. So here, still to build obviously, hopefully, maybe in this video, but I'll do my best. This is just a sink going in there. This sink, if you can see it, there's my coffee. So this sink, so that's out of the caravan that the bathroom and everything come out of, but it's quite a big round sink. That's going to go there, and then I think just going to have a little cupboard and hopefully 3 drawers. There's nothing in there, if you like, just a sink, and the waste has got to go through. So yeah, I've got room for the cupboards and that in there. Still got 2 lights, just reading lights to go up and under there. All wired, they're quite straightforward. And the back of this, so this section here and the 2 sides, I intend to have upholstered. Just like hopefully button back. I'm going to see if Evans can do that. I'm sure he can. And then this is the bit we were building on the last video, obviously, where the cooker is. There's the water heater. There's the aforementioned diesel heater. So in here, in this section here, just going to be a shelf. The bottom bit we filled in. Obviously, then you better lift it up to access the diesel heater. Under there you've got 2 power sockets. Oh, sorry, 2 power sockets. One for the cooker and just a spare. That's the water heater. Obviously that's going to be filled into there now and clad up the side here. There will be a small box under seat storage there, which will be quite useful, and there'll be USB port points and things on this side here. You've seen the other videos, I've changed my mind about this. This is how I was originally going to do it, or kind of how I was going to do it. But I think this will work the best layout for what we've got. Hopefully. It's always a job, you know, to know exactly what to do. So there's your controls. One's for the night heater on the right, one on the left for the water heater. So this side, obviously you've already seen this built. So it's just the fridge, full size fridge with a freezer box in it. TV's already fitted up there. Fitted it quite early on in the build, a bit weird, but there you go. There's there's a couple of control panels. There's one here. Just some switches for all the big stuff, and obviously the voltmeter. The battery's working fine. It's been working for weeks. So it's off the solar panel only charging, which is probably going to be okay because I've got 2 panels on, so like 450 watts. So then we just have a storage box under there with a storage shelf under there with a box with a shelf in it. And then just under here, seen all this before, but I'll just show it again as an update sort of thing really. Just a big storage box there. That's just a USB charger. Little cubby holes that I've mentioned before that I've fitted everywhere. Obviously there's some monitor. There's 2 cameras, one down each side, so you can see if anybody's knocking on your door or anything. I don't really know why, but anyway, there you go. These cubby holes for clothes storage or anything, these are massive. So really good for the storage. Obviously up there we've got that full-size skylight which is fully opening. You can use it as a, I think it's 600 by 400 or 600 by 500 or something like that. I'll check that. And you can use that as an escape as well. So always need a second escape. I've mentioned that before. The headboard with two more lamps up the top there, 2 reading lamps. You've got more USB sorry. I'm using this gimbal thing, which is not the easiest thing, but it's supposed to keep everything stable. Hopefully it will, we'll see on the video. So at the back there you've got a USB charge points, and this here is just for a light. It's very bright today, I don't know if you're able to see it. Yeah, you can just see it, so that lights up around that skylight. I won't be able to show you them because I can't remember how to turn them on. But in these cupboards there's light colour changing lights in them cupboards as well, for effect, but also so you can actually see what's in the cupboards. Washroom, look. There's a light switch for in here. So this isn't even finished really, but I will get to this today or tomorrow is my plan. There's just a bit around the back of these doors to clad in. So you've got the chemical toilet there, which obviously exits outside the vehicle for your emptying of your cassette. I've just stuffed a little shelf up there. Don't know if you'll use it, probably hang towels on it. I am going to put another rail right across the top of here, because there'll be an exit here for the heater, so you'll be able to use this as a drying room as well. So we'll just put a big hanging rail. Obviously use that shower as a tap there, look, for the sink, or you can pop it up there when you want to shower. Extractor fan turned off, but that will come on normally when the light comes on. I don't know if you can move this past the shower. So this swings round. You have seen this, but I'm just doing the recap, so I better do it. That swings around there to make a shower compartment type bit. And then I'll just unclip this plastic off this door, and that goes around there. Something like that anyway. Makes a bit there where you can have a shower without getting the toilet soaking wet, which is always an advantage. Not that it's unusual for that to be. Anyway, I've got to make some sort of clip mechanism up there to stop that move when we're travelling. There's a decent sized shower. This is all out of a caravan. Wasn't going to do it like this, as I've told you before, but I quite like it now. So there's a toilet roll holder and things to go in there. Once that's completely finished, which it virtually is. So there, look, quite nice. It's like a tap thing. Don't know what's attached to it. There you go. That's alright. That's it. That's a thermometer, is it? It's not like a thermometer, is it? Anyway, whatever it is, it's outside and inside temperatures. More USB. That's about it, isn't it? There you go. See what it is. You've got more USB under here, and an old cigarette lighter socket, which I think we're actually going to be using for the TV. But anyway, there you go. That's it so far. So I'm going to just try and jump back on where I was, which is finishing this oven cupboard, like I've just said. So hopefully we'll get all that done, and hopefully that just gives you an idea where we are and what the plan is. There will be more shelves and things perhaps up there, something above this door. There's going to be an infill as well between the sink unit and the fridge unit there, so you actually have masses of workspace. I think there's plenty of workspace in here anyway, especially since I'll probably never cook anything. That's it. It's got a Bluetooth system which you can connect your phone to, which is hidden behind that panel over there, and so you can play your music through that. That's about it. We've got a DVD player on that TV. If you haven't got any Wi-Fi or TV signal, you can always put an old-fashioned DVD in. If anyone remember what they are already. Hey, that's it. So I'm going to crack on, get this side finished, and then probably go on to build the start to build the sink unit, and I'll take some more videos as I go. Just jumped on just to show you as I'm doing this build of this unit, just what I've done with the diesel heater. So you can see there, we've got an outlet there, we've got another outlet in the bathroom, which is obviously behind that wall, and literally all I do is just put a T in there. All these T's and all these extra pipes that you'll need, they are all available on eBay, online, anywhere I suppose. So then I'll just buy these. These are also additional things, but they're just like a valve, just flaps on the end of the outlet. So you can shut one off, both off. Well, you wouldn't shut them both off, but you could, it wouldn't matter. So you can have one open and all the hot air will come in here, or you know, just transfer it to shut. So have them both open, so you get a bit of heat in both the bathroom and in here. Or if you shut this one, you can get it really hot in the bathroom, and then with the extractor fan in there as well, you end up having a really good drying room in there. So that's the reason I do that. Right, so that's it. That's not it. There's a few more bits to do, but I've had enough. Spent about 7 hours on this, pretty much non-stop. There's still some trimming bits to finish, but basically that's it. So we've obviously there's the extractor for the thing. Looks like we haven't done anything, doesn't it? But I've done loads. So there's now that's filled in there. This bit here I haven't got a hole in that yet, but that's just a cupboard under there. Just you probably put water bottles or something in there. The cooker's all connected and fitted. The diesel heater wasn't finished fitting. Obviously we built this cupboard over here, just a cupboard. That panel, that carpeted base panel, that just lifts out so that you can access the diesel heater, and that panel at the back there obviously also lifts out so you can access the water heater. So that's that. That's it. That's 7 hours. So when you do see these people, which I see sometimes online, they say, oh, how can you be charging that much money for a converted van? Not that I intend to sell this one, but in the past. It's just a load of tongue and groove. Which, yeah, it's just a load of tongue and groove. But the amount of hours that is taken up is unbelievable. I even get shocked. I mean, I thought I'd have done this sink as well, the other side of this by now, but I haven't. But I'm going to do it tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get another video of that in tomorrow. And then here somewhere, I'm going to put something here. Obviously I mentioned I'm going to want to put a shelf up there, and then here, somewhere under here, you see, you've got that space there. So I think I'm going to put just some shelves, maybe for food or coffee and tea shelves or something like that there. That'll work, and that's it. That's it for today. I've had enough. So I don't know what the time is even, to be honest, but it's probably getting on for 6, 7, half 6. So I'm going in. See you tomorrow. Righto, so it's the next day. Just going to get cracking. It's an okay day. It's supposed to be a better day today, weather-wise, than yesterday, but not sure yet. So there you are. Just a quick, tiny video there, look, for a comparison. So that's where we are today, going to build the kitchen unit. So let's see what it looks like, probably in about 5 or 6 hours. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually sat in the truck I've been driving, because I was going to get back and do some more videos of that kitchen build and a couple of bits like that, but it's just not going to happen now because I'm back on 4 days on here. So I'm going to end that video, so I'll keep posting the videos, and you see a couple of the pictures I've just shown you. That's where I've got up to with it. Next week, so I think I'm off Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, but on Wednesday I've got to take it for some MOT prep work. So I am actually going to really push those 4 days to try and get it done, because I'm trading at the Dubbed Out Festival in Cheshire Showground at the end of July, with the under fives play area, soft play and all that. Always a great show, Volkswagen Festival type thing, Dubbed Out Festival it's called. But the truck's not MOT'd now because it's run out, so I've got to get cracking. I've got it booked in with Lombardo's at March. He'll have it and try and get it ready for a test, and actually I think I'm just going to get him to take it for the test, do the whole job, so I pick it up with a test hopefully in time, because that's another problem that it's harder to get a test now than it used to be. So yeah, so that's the idea. So if you like the video, subscribe. Not getting as many subscribers as I'd hoped, but hopefully in time I will keep doing the videos anyway. There's some good videos coming up. This truck will be finished soon, and then we'll get some travelling in, and obviously we've got Dubbed Out Festival coming out, and I'm going to Belgium to buy chandeliers. I'm going to video that as well, chandeliers and other stuff at some point, hopefully middle of July. So all good, and if you liked the video, do the like and subscribe. More videos to come. Thank you very much. Cheers.